So we finally have a date for the Xbox Beta for Final Fantasy XIV, and Yoshi said they plan to put it out around February 21st. So around that time is when we are to expect to get the beta for Xbox. But what does the beta include? That we don't know yet. I did see somewhere on Reddit that the PS5 apparently had a beta at some point. I didn't partake in that, but it was pretty much the full free trial, like everything. So we can expect to see that with a few hiccups maybe here and there, because where they're testing everything out and making sure things works properly on the Xbox. So we can get that, or there could be some other limitations. But I have a few articles I want to go over and explain everything you need to know about what to expect with the Xbox Beta. And if you're an Xbox player, welcome to the Final Fantasy XIV family. Finally, after years of waiting, you guys are finally able to play. So here it says, during the live stream of Tokyo Fan Fest this weekend, Square Enix stated that the Open Xbox Beta is currently targeted to begin around February 21st. The announcement added that this open beta date is not set in stone, so it could change a few days behind or ahead of the 21st. The full launch of the Xbox version of Final Fantasy XIV is still scheduled for sometime in the spring of 2024. So probably shortly after, probably a month or two after the beta, I imagine, like in April, March, around that time, hopefully. Not too far out. So right here are all of the limitations for the free trial. So even when the beta is over and the game does fully launch for Xbox, if you do a free trial, which you can make, I think, up to 7 characters or 8 characters on the free trial and play up to level 70 on all those characters and all those jobs that you have unlocked up to Stormblood. These are going to be all the limitations. So let's go over that. That way, anyone new to the game on Xbox knows what to expect and what they can and cannot do as a free player. But honestly, if you are getting into the game, I would recommend just doing the free trial version up until you do Stormblood, because there's so much to do, and you can do a lot in this game for free. A lot, hundreds of hours of content. So free trial players are not required to purchase a licensed software to use the free trial, which means you can just download the game and play for free up to level 70 on all classes. One free trial account may be registered to a Square Enix account so long as the Square Enix account has not previously been registered with any version of the game. So you want to have a new account if you have ever played it before. You want to have a new account, that way you can get your free trial there. I don't believe the free trial will work if you already have played it before on that Square Enix account, like on PC or PlayStation. I believe you have to have a brand new account. As a free trial player, you can still purchase some in-game items from the stores and stuff like that, and then some things you cannot. So here's a list of things you cannot purchase. You can't purchase character skips. I believe this is because it takes your character up to level 80, and you don't have it unlocked right now. You can only go to level 70. You can't rename your character. You can't do the weddings and get eternal bonds. You can't transfer home worlds. You can't buy housing furniture. You can't buy main scenario progressions. You can't buy Orchestrion roles. I don't know if that's said it properly or not. And you can't buy any new retainer services. This really isn't a big deal. Just make sure that whenever you make your character, you name it properly so you don't have to change it later. But as a free player, you can purchase in the online store with real money. This is real money. You can buy armor and accessories, chocobo bardings, costumes, hairstyles, dyes, emotes, face paint, fantasias, which changes your character's race, I believe, and sex. Fashion accessories, you can buy minions and mounts, weapons, and tools. And if you're ever invited to a wedding as a free player, you cannot attend a wedding as a free player. I believe this is because you get special items for attending the wedding, and you just can't get those as free players. Free trial players can create up to 8 playable characters in each physical data center. Personally, I don't see a reason why you would create all these characters, but I'm a casual, so I have one character, and I've had the same character for, I think, 10 years now. I just have all of my jobs leveled up on that one character. But if you want to have more than one character on different data centers, you are free to do that up to 8 times. And as mentioned before, free trial accounts have their levels capped at level 70, which the current level cap as of Endwalker is 90, but once Dawn Trail comes out, that will raise to 100. So you're just like 20 or 30 levels below max, which isn't too bad actually. You can do a lot at level 70. Also, it is worth noting that once you hit 70, you don't just lose access to the game. You can continue to play the game as level 70 for as long as you want. You just can't access any of the stuff past Stormblood. So you can hit level 70 on one of your jobs and then immediately either keep playing as that job, unlocking and hunting down like mounts, minions, doing dungeons and whatever you want to do, or you can swap jobs and start leveling up all your other jobs. What that means is you can level everything, every job, and every disciple of the hand, land, and other stuff to level 70. So you can spend so much time. That's what I'm saying. You can. There's so much to do. And I didn't know this till recently. Free trial players can't use the shout, yell, or tell command in the game. So what that means is like shouts, they refer to like zone-wide chats. Yell covers like a certain distance, and then tells are private messages between players. You can't private message people, and you can't like just shout out to the zones and stuff like that. As a free trial player, you cannot send out friend requests, but you can receive them. So if someone sends you a friend request and you're a free trial player, you can accept it, but you can't friend people from your end. I don't know why that is. It's kind of random and weird, but yeah, just be aware of that. Free trial players cannot access the in-game market board during the free trial, but there are NPCs in the game where you can buy stuff from, so it's really not too big of a deal. You just can't buy stuff from other players. And speaking of other players, free trial players cannot trade with people. You cannot trade with other players in the free trial. Free trial players cannot send in-game letters using the Moogle delivery service during the free trial. This means you cannot send or receive mail from other players, so you can't trade through the mail system, stuff like that. But you will be able to receive stuff and letters and stuff from Square Enix. So like if you buy something from the online store, it'll go to your Moogle delivery Moogle, and you go there and you can get your mail that way. But as far as like other players and stuff, you can't do that. Another bummer for people who are on a free trial is that you cannot have a retainer. These are like little people you can hire. You can summon them with the bell. I think it's called the summoning bell. I have two. What I use them for is I have one for crafting, so I have one that holds all my crafting stuff, and I have one for just other random knickknacks. They can expand your inventory and hold stuff you don't want to carry with you, and they can also sell stuff on the market board, but you can't do that as a free trial player. But to get around this for storage, once you get your chocobo, you have a chocobo saddlebag. You can put some stuff that you don't want to carry in your chocobo saddlebags. So that is also an option instead of having a retainer. Free trial players can join a link shell or crossword link shell if invited, but cannot create a new link shell or crossword link shell during their free trial. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been playing this game for years, and I don't think I've ever been in a link shell. I used link shell a lot in Final Fantasy XI, but in 14, I don't think I've ever used it. Free trials cannot create or join a free company during a free trial. This is a bit of a bummer because free companies offer buffs. My free company that I'm in has a bonus experience buff, so I get bonus XP as I'm leveling, and I believe bonus gil as I kill things and do stuff like that. So you won't be able to take advantage of those bonuses and stuff that free companies have, but they're not very important to playing the game. It just kind of makes speeding up leveling process and stuff, but not a big deal. Free trial players cannot assemble a party, but they can join parties if invited, or by using the duty finder. The duty finder you'll be using a lot to level up and grind for levels and stuff. You'll do that from your journal, but you cannot make your own party. You can join parties, you cannot make your own. And then you cannot create or join a PvP team or participate in crystalline conflict, rival rings, or frontline. So if you're a PvP player, not in the free trial, you're not. Free trial players cannot play ultimate raids. Again, not a big deal. As of patch 6.5, free trial players now have access to the Stormblood expansion. Typically, this is where you will do your first ultimate raid. However, Square Enix has restricted this content. This includes the Unending Coils of Bahamut Ultimate and the Weapons Refrain Ultimate. And I believe they just announced a new ultimate that's going to be in Dawntrail. You will not be able to play any of those. Free trial players can log into the Lodestone, but cannot use community contents. This includes things like posting blogs, hosting or joining events, recruit or joining link shells, or using anything in the community finder. Never done it before in my life since I've been playing the game, so not a big deal, I don't think. Free trial players cannot log into the official forum or companion application during the free trial. There's a companion app you get on your phone where you can look at your character and your gear and stuff. Not a big deal. You just can't do that. Not missing out on much, I don't believe. Free trial players cannot play triple triad against other players, but you can play them against NPCs, just not against other players. Free trial players cannot participate in callback campaigns or use referral codes. Occasionally, a callback campaign appears and lets you invite friends back who have quit in return for rewards that they should come back. The free trial players have the option to win selecting a friend, but no rewards will be gained from it. Free trial players cannot buy housing or apartments. Housing, I believe buying housing and getting apartments in this game is very difficult. I think spaces are limited and stuff. I remember hearing that people were having issues buying houses a while back. I've never bought one. I have a free company and I have like a little room inside my free company, but I've never tried to buy a house or anything like that. I don't think it's a big deal. It's not gonna make or break your experience in the game, so it's not a big deal. And then finally, the last one is that subbed players have priority when logging into the game. So if you are a paid player like myself and servers are congested or full, and then you're a free trial player, I will get priority before you do, where you're a free trial player. It's not really ever a big deal. The servers are never that full ever anyway, unless it's like the time whenever everybody left WoW to come play 14. But that was like I'm pretty sure it was like a once in a lifetime thing. Those are crazy times, long load times, or long queue times. But those are all, that's not a big deal. Like, it takes a few seconds to get into a game regardless, I believe. But as a free trial player, it sounds like there's a lot you're missing out on. It's really not. It's really not. You can still do so much. The only big thing that sucks is the retainers and the free company for the bonus XP. But if you're a free player, you have loads of time to level all that up anyway. So let me know down below if you're coming from Xbox and are expecting to play the Xbox Beta. I'm going to be hooking in my Xbox to play the beta whenever it does drop, because I want to check it out on the Xbox. And again, all Xbox players, welcome to the Final Fantasy 14 family. We're happy to finally have you here after years of waiting for any kind of news and stuff, so this is super exciting. And for more Final Fantasy 14 content, be sure to like and subscribe, because I'll be making guides, and I will have a video coming out on what new players should expect, what they should and should not do. You do not want to miss that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.